Before I begin, let me make it emphatically clear that I speak in my full capacity as an elected representative of District number 8, Monserrado County, representing the people of District 8. I've been following the development at the Liberian Senate. Two cardinal developments. One has to do with the quote-unquote attempt to jail members of the National Elections Commission, has been reported by the media. Another has to do with the saga with the Ministry of Justice. I've monitored the exchanges. I've monitored legal defense of explanation, and let us be emphatically clear. We got to be very clear that from what I saw today as a ranking lawmaker, a doyen, what in Liberia you call a veteran lawmaker, it is shameful, degrading, and disgusting. Let me repeat. It's shameful, degrading, and disgusting for some members of the Liberian Senate to defend a convicted criminal. Let me repeat. Shameful, degrading, and disgusting that some members of the Liberian Senate will defend a convicted criminal because of political alliance. The law is the law, and let justice be done to all men. The action against the Ministry of Justice today was total political harassment and gross abuse of power. Let me repeat. Total political harassment and gross abuse of power. I'll provide examples where the action, what I saw today was degrading, especially by some. They argue on moral ground or integrity ground. Omodiki was not denied or rejected by the Liberian Senate, but his nomination was withdrawn. Let me repeat. He was not rejected. There's no record to show that the Liberian Senate rejected. His nomination was withdrawn. Some of the very cream of senators argue that Omodiki, who was not convicted in any court in the Republic of Liberia, is a criminal, has no moral standing, has no integrity. In fact, his prior confirmation should be withdrawn. And they demanded his resignation, are saying that a convicted criminal now is better than a non-convicted criminal, and they are defending a convicted criminal. This is a sad day in the history of our country. I feel saddened, and many Liberians across the aisle, whether from the CPP, whether from the CDC or other political institutions, they've expressed their disagreement. Because if you can ask a non-convicted criminal, somebody who was not convicted criminally, if you can ask him to resign and threaten the issue of vote of no confidence, and you can protect one of your own that may be coming to you, it's a travesty of justice. That is a partial advocacy, a partial interpretation of the law. I listened to one of the senators today, and we have to make it emphatically clear. To make a comparative analysis of Abu Kamara, situation, with the Samukai situation, that senator has to read and understand the laws. As for restitution, the LACC did not submit. The LACC did not, let me repeat, submit Abu Bana Kamara to a court for investigation. Nowhere in the laws of the Republic of Liberia, any verdict in this country shows that Abu Kamara was a convicted criminal. So that senator who made an analysis about a convicted criminal and somebody who was restituting by the LACC needs to read and stop making 40 analysis in the public domain and not informing our people properly. That's one. The second thing here is that I want to say to you, when a witness takes the stand and the witness and followed by concerns and cautions by the lawmakers, that witness is given a day to respond to those concerns and cautions. You have all called the legislature. Let me repeat. That witness is given an opportunity, like the Justice Minister today and the Solicitor General, the questions that were being asked, and even after the order, while the minister was in flight, the minister should have continued. That is not legislative practice. That's why I said that was a tacit abuse of power and total political harassment today. To have a motion without a response, from the witnesses on answering some of the brilliant questions that were asked by some senators, that is anti-legislative and abuse of power. If you read the communication sent by the Solicitor General of the Republic of Liberia, nowhere in that communication, even in the last line or the last paragraph, instructed the National Elections Commission. He provided an information and at the same time making a request. There's a difference between instructing someone and requesting someone. He made a request to the National Elections Commission not to certificate Samukai. That was a request and not an instruction. I want to take any senator to a debate from the presiding officer down to the lead senator. There was nothing like an instruction as insinuated. There was a request. People must know the difference between when you're instructing and when you're providing a request. The Senate shot herself in the legs today.